Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry, and welcome to Islantiles. Or welcome back if you caught our coverage of the demo a couple times within the past year. But as of yesterday, May 4th, which as we all know is Dave Brubeck Day, the game was released in 1.0. So the game is from Thunderrock Innovations. And it is also part of the Deck Builder Festival currently going on Steam. It's got a nice 20% launch discount. So I wanted to jump back in and then see what the full release has to offer. Now, one thing I'm noticing, it looks like our progress from the demos has carried over. Yeah, so we discovered 10 technologies, yeah, and we've unlocked more. So I think we did like 2 demos. Let's see. So now we got civilization, we got the Crown Lands. So there are civilizations. We got the Order of the Empty Lands. Let's see, all luxuries available. Increases at a faster rate. Luxuries from regrowing resources produce 50%. Okay. Based on outposts and fortresses. Outposts prevent resources from regrowing in range. Each temple. Okay. We got to. Okay, we need to clear Island 8 with difficulty Wanderer. Okay. I see there's also the Dynasty of Merchants, a coin monument. Okay. There's the Realm of the First Light, balanced deck, no luxuries. When Pleasant Building collected malt is immediately converted instead of at the end of the season. Oh, okay, interesting. We got to settle Island 8 with Settler, Sailor, and Wanderer. Oh, okay. So our unlocks from the demos carried over, but our difficulties did not. Yes, we need to complete. Yeah, we got to complete the base difficulty with the base civilization. Okay, well that's not too bad. I mean, there might be other new mechanics in the full release. So what the heck? Let's jump in. Now, for those not familiar, this is it's a city builder / deck builder. So you can see we have our island here, and across that island are a bunch of resources. We got like citrus, we got lumber, we got gold, copper, etc. Oh, what are you? Oh, a temple. Okay, you play a building there to upgrade a card, right? So what the idea is, you want to play these various buildings will gather those resources, and then they'll so they bring in goods, and then the thing on the productivity, that is your mult essentially. Let's look at the example, right? So 70 goods times 1, and then with the crown bonus. So the multiply your goods times your productivity, and that'll give you your score. So you can see it says right there. Yeah, so we need to clear 2,000 wealth to get the bronze, which allows us just to progress to the next island. And the the higher the score you get, the better your rewards. And so you have 4 seasons within each island. So reach the bronze medal before the end of winter to successfully settle the island. Just give me just a second. I might have turned up the music a little bit too aggressively. Okay. But yeah, that's the basic idea. It is very much like a score attack kind of thing. If you're familiar with Islanders or the new one, Islanders New Shores, it's along those same lines. So what we're gonna do is we're going to the collector set here, it gets it collects citrus and I guess those are reeds, and then so yeah, the cornfield does maize and reeds, and so that mill is the tier 2 version, so it gets a buff off of grain maize and reeds, but also from other cornfields. And we got, so you see the hammers down the bottom, those are what they cost. And each season we have 5 hammers. Hey, Fiat. Alright. Things are going okay. It was hammering down rain most of today, so it made it going out and about a little bit challenging. Hope you're doing alright. Okay, so let's see, we got a little grain here and a little grain here. It's not actually that great. Now I do have an iron. Okay, that's not copper, it's iron. I know I did see. Yeah, we have some copper over here. Right, so we got the iron mine, and then we got the smelter, which buffs the iron mine. So I could drop an iron mine, and then maybe. Yeah, so I dropped that there, so it's going to give us 25 goods, and then the one hammer, we got like a 1 tile radius of the hexes around it. Oh, that is. What is? Okay, yeah. So it's going to give us 55, but the red X there means it's gonna remove a resource. Maybe we don't want to do that. But you can see this. So the smelter here, it's got a 2 tile radius. So I can drop that there and get most of those. Okay, yeah, so I can put that there, but I'd be removing the gold, which we don't necessarily want to do. Rain was that? Well, okay, yeah, you're not in a very rainy neighborhood, so that's fair. Okay, so I could put the iron mine. Well, no. Yeah, I can put the iron mine here. I can put the smelter here. There you go. So see, I get the iron within 2 tiles plus the mountains, but I also get a plus 40 off of that iron mine. Can you imagine how much rain? Well, it varies, but right now we're in the rainy season. So that's part of the reason why we're like basically like a solid week of rain. See, ooh, that's a good one right there. 75. Let's get like an isolated island. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Like the actual the typhoons don't start coming around until like another couple of months. So we have time. Okay, so I got one hammer left, so I can't put the mill down. Got a collector's hut, which gets a bunch of oranges and reeds. That's 60, 50. And say I put a, I think the vineyard, the winery. I put that there. That could be some good synergy, sure. Okay, and that's all our hammers for the season. And we get that multiplied by 3 because of our unique bonus for this civilization, I guess. So and we got 800 and something. So now we need to clear 1115 to secure advancement. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's the winery. So I can put that, say, there. That's worth $1.50. We got the jeweler, which works off of the shell collector. Similarly, it's 135, 145. There we go. And you can see our little meter filling up there. Yeah, we got 885, and then that's our break point. But anything beyond that is just it gets us better upgrades. And if you advance, once you're done with that particular island, you have the chance to buy card upgrades and technologies between islands, and that is where that's where the game really starts to get fleshed out. Okay, so I can put a gold mine or a hunter. Well, I can put, let's see, 50, 40, 60. And if I get a whatever the tier 2 for the gold mine is, I can put it there. Or see, 85 is pretty solid. Sure. Multiply that. Okay, so there we go. We have cleared bronze, and now we're in fall. And the game's telling us if you want to clear silver, we need another 975. Yeah, we can go there. So 3,000 for silver, 4,500 for gold, and I said and then we'll get the rewards we get will enable us to buy those upgrades like I mentioned, and then the higher tier. But the higher we clear, yeah, so bronze gets the bare minimum, silver gets the better rewards, gold gets you the best rewards, and better performance, more stuff. Okay, so I have another winery. So we get a. We got a butcher. There's a tier 2 for the hunter. Let me remind myself where I put that. I put that there. So I can put that butcher there, get $1.60, and I'd get basically all the I guess the drumstick there is wild animals. I'd get all that, save for that one just down the way. That's pretty good. That gold mine, we only got like what 60 off of that. That's not ideal. I got a jeweler. It's worth 95. What are you? You're also a jeweler. Okay. see, that's worth 90. That is also what that's worth 100. Okay. Or I can put that there, and that would buff. Let's see. Yeah, 1 tile, 2 tiles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now it's worth 125. Okay, we got 2 more hammers. I think I'm going to take that butcher. Let's see, that's 100. Nope, that's 160. There we go. That's the play. And yeah, so you can, as you're seeing there, we can draw cards multiple times. You just got to make sure you have the resources to put them down. Okay, so we've cleared silver, and now we're in winter. So if you want gold tier rewards, we've got to get 1485 this season, which is, well, quite a bit. Let's see, they get the shipyard does fish and gems. Hang on, do I even have any fish? I have a few fish. Not that many, though. Let's see, that's worth 40, 25, 50, 40, 65. I can take that as 110. Yeah, that's 110 on its own. Then just take the Fisher. Well, hang on. Where are you? You're gonna go. No, you're gonna go 110. Okay, you're gonna go there, just to the left of that forest. Yeah, directly across from the jeweler. Which means I want to put you here. Yeah, we're gonna crush those shells. Honestly, that's fine. You know, sometimes sacrifices must be made. You see, now it's $1.35. Okay, so now we have 2 hammers left. I can go another iron mine, go a wood cutter, or just the smelter. Oh, the mint. Okay, yeah, there's the mint is the gold one. Now, I do also have this temple here. Man, what is... Oh, toggle resource icon, toggle... Okay. That's fine. So, the temple gives you a flat 100, and then you also upgrade the building card, and there are tiers. We're pretty well set. So, I can put the smelter there, get $1.70, or the mint, and get likewise. So which one would we want to upgrade? Or, I mean, you can put any building there. It's just that if I put one of these here, they'll actually get some resource bonuses as well. I don't think it matters that much. We'll go ahead and take the free upgrade. Okay, so here's the card, or the card upgrade. So choose 1 of 3. So we can make it where the smelter also gets a buff from reefs, but mountains and oceans aren't always near each other. We can get one from wood, possible, or we just get another smelter. Now, I'm terrible with deck bloat. I guess... Yeah, none of these are that exciting. And there's three upgrade slots per card. So we could just skip, but I don't think it's gonna be. Again, we're the base difficulty, so I don't think we need to stress too much about it. I'll just take the wood. And that's us done for the season. And that will not be 1,400. But that's okay. Alright, so we get 6 coins for clearing the island. And we get 2 per medal. So we got 1 for bronze, 1 for silver. Or excuse me, I tell that wrong. So we get 2 for silver. We get more for gold. Oh yeah, so and if you complete everything, if you even wrap up gold before winter kicks in, you get an extra. And then interest, yeah, so if you're holding 5, or yes, you per 5 coins, they'll show up right there. You'll get 1 interest per. Obviously, we're starting from scratch, so not going to be a thing. Okay, so now here are the technologies. So we have the poorhouses. So at the end of the season, just like when our crown kicks in, you get +4 molt if you have fewer than 5 coins, which incentivizes you to spend. Now, obviously, that's not going to help for interest. But, 4 plus the 2 we get from that crown is going to be pretty significant. There's also strip mining. So when you so you get 1.5 molt if a building is placed on rocks. So that's going to be like your iron mine, your mines, your smelter, your mint. It strikes me as situational. I will go ahead and buy this. Anyway, you do have limited spots. You have 5 technology spots, but if you do fill those up, you can also sell them along the way. So you see right above there. So that it sells for 2. So yes, we need less than 5. We currently have 5, so we got to buy something, or we just spend a reroll. School. Okay, a school. So when you put a building on a school, it'll transform the card. Or you can sacrifice. Yeah, so the altar of sacrifice is how you thin your deck. So if your deck's getting too big, you drop one of those. We have a highly upgraded fish market, where you get bonuses off of fish, reeds. Actually, you get double off of fish and reefs, and then a couple other things. Or we can go ahead and grab strip mining. A little extra molt never hurts. And plus, yeah, so you gotta buy this. So, and then once we unlock that, it says not discovered, so I haven't bought that before. Once I grab that, and then it'll show up in future shops. And also be in our collection. I'll go ahead and grab that. And the next island. And so you do have some say in which islands. So you get a safe island, lots of resources, but usually the coins will be smaller. It does come with a temple. We got the balanced island. Comes with a school and a temple, same number of coins. Or there's the risky island. The school, treasure, school, a temple, and way more coins if you complete. I said, you know what? It's early. Let's go risky. Worst comes to worst, we're 1 island in. We'll start off. Okay, so you can see it's a fair bit smaller, but we have to reach 3,200 to advance. I think we had that in us. Let's see. That's nope. That's not. Okay, we got our gold mine and our smelter and our mint. So yeah, that's actually going to play really nice with the strip mining tech we got there. So for example, oh, I think it's a bonus from woods. Are there any woods around here? Not really. Okay, well, it's fine. 675, 95. Okay, we can put that there. And that'll get, what is it, yeah, 1.5. So that'd be 50% extra score. Okay, and then I'll take, yeah, so put the gold mine here. And then that'll grab that. And then I can put the mint. Well, okay, well, let's see. 60, 70, 40, 30. 80, 95, 75. Okay. Yeah, I'll put the gold mine here. Or the mint there, rather. Put the gold mine here. Even more malt. And then we'll just grab the rest of that with even more malt. So we get 5.5. It's going to go to, yeah, 5.5 with our bonus. 7.5. And we get the extra malt from having no money. So, bada bing, bada boom. We're almost to where we need to be, and we're just after the first season. Okay, so we got, see, collectors, this needs the winery, this needs a cornfield. We're not getting any of those. We got the fisher and the jeweler, which also do not synergize. Okay, we got woodcutter, sawmill. At least we got that going for us. Sheesh. So where is the wood? The wood is over here. Oh yeah, yeah, woods and reeds. Well, 30, that'd be 40. It's going to crush some animals. But, oh, hang on, I could put that there. But it's still not going to be great. No, you know what? It's fine. We'll skip the butcher. I'll put the woodcutter there. Then we'll drop the sawmill here. Ooh. Oh, because it's on the school. We're getting an extra 200. Or actually 100 for 2. Oh, so transport into another building 1 tier higher with the same number of hammers. Oh. Okay, I'm going to say this is the only one of these I have. I'll save that. Every time you think of hear the word synergy, you think of the Weird Al song. Do I know that one? I don't know that I do. Maybe that's a more recent Al. Yeah, I'm coming up with a blank. From mandatory fun in 2014. Okay. Yeah, I might have missed that one. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that. Yes, I remember seeing that album, but I don't know that I actually got it. That would make sense. So what am I doing with you? Oh yeah, we can check our deck. Yeah, we just have one of everything, so transforming feels, because like, well, I don't want to transform that because we have the tech with the rock. So you do corn, river. Sure. That's the one with word crimes and tagging. Okay, word crimes I have heard. There we go. We blew past bronze and silver. So we need 2,300 to get gold and max rewards. See, Molt makes a big difference. So if I was to do that, hypothetically speaking, what would I drop on there? Probably not the iron mine. We could drop the base shell collector. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can go for gold. Oh yeah, we do also have the temple over there, which we can get a free upgrade. So I put the smelter there. Yeah, we'll get a little extra bump from wood. That is totally fine. And the extra rock molt as well. Let's see. You got fish and reefs. Those are fish and reefs. That's 150. That's 165. No, sure. We'll upgrade the shipyard. Okay, yeah. See, these are all not good. Is it wild animals, one word. Wood or grain. I don't love any of those. All right, well, we might as well go for a little bit more rock molt, and that's probably going to come from the iron. Because yeah, we've already hoovered up all the gold, so we'll just do that. All right, I forgot. We still have another season beyond this. Or maybe we don't. Yeah, we just cleared it easily. There we go. Oh, we got our first achievement. Master the Golden Harvest, beat an island in fall. Okay, so we got our 6 island coins. We got all the metal coins. We got an early coin. We were broke, but that's fine. And, oh, so we didn't cash in that school. So we get 1 coin in recompense. Okay. I'm good with that. Let's see. So we have after work party, end of season, three molt per remaining hammers. See, I don't particularly like that because it incentivizes not building things. Or we have kickoff. The first building each season has +2 range. Ooh, that could be very good. I like it so much I'm going to buy it. I see temple. So I will re-roll, see if we get some fresh technologies in there. Okay, so you only refresh the ones spots that have been bought. Got it. So we have Tier 3 winery, Tier 3 sawmill, Tier 2 mill with a bunch of upgrades to grain, and gold. Or we can get shrimp farming. So we get 1.7 molt if the building is placed on a beach tile. Well, we have... Well, we have 4 of those cards, but we have four rock cards as well. I like the card upgrades. I like the technologies more, because those give us molt. So we'll do that. And yeah, we have a coin to our name. So next island. Okay, so again, safe island, small coin. Looks like, yeah, the ballast and the risky island have same coins. We'll go here. We haven't been to the balanced island yet. Alrighty, so bonus for rock, bonus for beach, and so yeah, so first building built each season has +2 range. So we don't have the cornfield, but if we have a mill and we got a lot of wheat and river nearby. We could do that, except we kinda don't. Yeah, that's worth $1.55 right there. Which, actually, that would capture 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that actually get all the wheat here. Which, actually, isn't too bad. Let's see what else we got. Oh, right. I was talking about this previously. So despite the hammering rain, I did go out and I did get to sample what is allegedly the world's best char siu. So the spot is in Chaiwan, which is on the it's like on the far east side of Hong Kong Island. It's like as far eastbound as you can go on the island line. Excuse me. Let's see, what would you? That'd be $1.85. That's pretty good. Actually, yeah. So a Singaporean coworker who is good about these things clued me into it. And apparently it's all the rage among the Xiaohongshu influencers, like the was it the red note? I think that they're calling it in English. So yeah, I went down there despite the rain, and because I was concerned because I got there about 12:30 in the afternoon, which that's like prime lunch rush time. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get in, but turns out no, I was able to walk right up. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put that there. We'll grab all the gold and mountains. Almost got the mountain molt. Some people, lots of people saying it's the best show. Many people, yes, many such instances. But no, it's well, I don't know. So I got there, and yeah, they didn't it's just a little hole in the wall joint. I put pictures on the Discord if people are curious. There are, like I said, it's a little spot. It's like a little hole in the wall joint, like 4 seats. Like not like a full on restaurant or anything. Let's see, 35, 50. Okay, that's fine. Well, hang on. 40, 40. Okay, I'll take my 50. Yeah, so they didn't have any English, and my Cantonese wasn't good enough. So, but between the two of us and various gestures and whatnot, we worked it out. So, I got the an order of the char siu, the barbecue pork with rice and like some sautéed vegetables on top. Came with soup, and then I got a drink on the side for like 55 Hong Kong dollars. It's about $7 US. So, in good value. Let's see, 35, 25, 20. Let's see, 110? Or, actually, I can do the 110. We'll get the malt. Oh, wait, does it? Well, placed on a beach. Oh, it's not a beach tile. Ah, got it. Okay, well, that's fine then. I'll go take you to a noodle place in Chinatown in Bangkok. It's like that, tiny but packed. Yeah, and if a joint is packed with locals, then that's a pretty reliable indicator that it is in fact good stuff. And I will say I'll say the char siu is good, no doubt about that. Like it has, like it was like the texture was. It like melt, but it was like it wasn't chewy. As the texture was good. I like the flavor. They didn't like really lay on like that like a thick sauce. They let the meat speak for itself. Plus, it also had like that nice pink ring inside to tell you it's been prepared well. There wasn't a whole lot of fat to it. I don't particularly mind that, but some people do. If I did have my druthers, I kind of like my char siu to have, so like the outside, I like it to be a little crispy. Just a little bit of crunch to it. There wasn't a whole lot of that. But again, that's personal preference. I'm not saying yay or nay there. So yeah, I would say solid 8 out of 10. Not the religious experience some influencers would have you believe, but again, they're influencers. They don't deal in truth. They deal in again, they deal in smoke, in mirrors. I say it's with properly calibrated expectations, it can be very good. As I was not disappointed. It is the kind of place I would go again. Now, here's the thing. Me being me, well, I have a a shaky sense of direction when I'm going anywhere for the first time. So so when I looked on the maps, I thought, okay, I can just make it. I can get out the train, cross the street. I should be able to take a straight shot through the park, and then take a left, and I'm there. But of course, when I actually get there in person, I completely started to flounder. I ended up wandering like about like 10 minutes out of the way before I had to loop back in the rain the whole time. But eventually I did get there. And then maybe I missed the lunch rush. Maybe that was a good thing. And then when I was done, I took a turn down the street and said, "Oh wait, there's the park right there. That's where I thought I was going to go out." So that was well, slightly embarrassing, but at least now I know my initial instincts were correct. I'm just going to upgrade this. So yeah, it's now that I know that, it looks like it's fairly easy to find, affordable. They got good food, and I'll say they do more than Sharsu. They had they had duck. They had some like this like bright red Chinese sausage, which looked really promising. So yeah, they do more than just the Charsu. I would say I can definitely see myself coming back for more. So you already do river, so why not more? Can you ask them to make a bit crispier on the outside? Okay. Well, see, it was already prepared when I got there. They're not making it fresh. So so they had all the meat laid out there, like the duck was hanging from the ceiling basically. So yeah, I don't. Even if I had the language skills, I don't know that I have the chutzpah to say, "Hey, can you just make that from scratch for me?" I didn't know. As I didn't know. Think. Oh yeah. No, um, yeah. Because again, it's a small shop. Like they only had like the display window for the meat, and then like a small refrigerator for the drinks they offered. I think all the cooking was done in back. But I suppose that would be another good reason to be there, probably before the lunch rush when things are more likely to be fresh. So, but with my orienteering skills are shored up a bit more, maybe we'll try again. Okay. Oh right, I gotta remember. First building of the season gets extra coverage. We got a butcher. I don't have a hunter. I could drop this here for 275. That's pretty spicy. Let's see, 200. Although it would also give the beach molt, so there is that. See that also have, what do you give? 1.5, you give 1.7. See, 215, 245, 275. Oh, right, because you get a bonus to wood. Okay, 275 is our winner, I think. Let's see, we got let's see, fish, reefs, and wheat. Oh right, I did pick that, didn't I? 60, 50, 65, 85, 105, 120. Oh, wait! So because it gets wheat, I can actually put it on wheat. Oh, I completely forgot that. Oh, but it's not a beach tile. Right. So do it again. That's like 30 more goods, but we lose the 1.7 mult. Because yeah, wheat does not grow on the beach. I'm sorry to say. Okay, that'll do. All right, we might as well get some more gold going here. 40, 40, 65. Yep, that'll do. There you go, 11.7 multiplier, which will get us easily past bronze and silver. And we just need 1,500 more, and we can wrap this up before winter again. Anyway, so yeah, so the start of the staycation replication was pretty good. I was a big fan of that. And I think tomorrow the plan is to head out for some dim sum, which is always a good time. Hey, Thor. Thank you so much for that. Hope you're doing all right. Oh yeah. I mean, I stopped at the grocery store on the way back, and I saw something that made me stop in my tracks, and I said, "Well, how could that possibly exist?" I saw they're selling bottles of Sprite tea. Like Sprite, the fizzy Coca-Cola brand citrusy soda, but tea flavored, or like flavored with tea, which is just bizarre. And when I see something that bizarre, my first reaction is, well, I gotta try that. Zikari, it is Thor, yes. This is so it's Islantiles. It's like a city builder blended with a roguelike deck builder. So yeah, the idea is you get these islands with a bunch of resources, and so your deck is these building cards, and then you drop them to like different buildings gather different resources. They get different adjacency bonuses, and then you try to build up. Like I said, so well the thing is like you have to. So for each island, you have a certain score you got to meet to progress. So you see that there's 8 islands in a run. And so you got those cards, and then in between islands, if you progress, you can buy new cards, upgrade cards, or you can buy new technologies to give you a multiplier on your score. Gotta try that. See, yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't see this stuff back in the U.S. Like, I would never find river snail flavored potato chips where I grew up. So, and I don't know when I'm ever going to see them again. So you know what? If I see something that catches my fancy, I'm going to take a try. And sometimes it works out. Sometimes it's river snail flavored potato chips. With tea flavor, I think it was just like a regular uh like regular dark tea, like oolong. Not it wasn't not green tea. So yeah, the base. So my pithy review is, so Sprite tea tastes like Lysol smells. Um, Peculiar with heavy hints of citrus. It was an interesting experiment. It don't know that was anything I would go back to and try again. And so an answer, yes. So, well, here I'll show you. So like our butcher here gets adjacency from wild animals and marshes. So if I drop it here, it's going to get a base score of 305. So, and that's your goods. That's this right here. That's the base score. And then this is your multiplier. So at the end of the round, your base score will be multiplied by this over here. And that's the score you get per round. And yes, river snails. And they tasted like licking the bottom of a river. Again, fascinating, but not something I would be eager to try again. But like, so they got this right. And the other thing, there was what was it? I saw like there's a local brand of like they make like ice cream bars, and they got like all the regular flavors, you know, for your vanilla, your chocolate. They got some citrus ones. I found one that was sweet bean curd flavored. Like sweet bean curd flavored ice cream bars. How often do you see that? So of course I had to buy a box. Now, I have not tried them yet, but they are sitting in my freezer. Something tells me you love Tropico. I like city builders. I have a respect for Tropico. I will always stick up for Penultimo. That beautiful boy has never said a foot wrong in his life. Let's see, 3. Yeah, let me just grab all these here. It's a nice chonky score. I have played some Tropico 6, and yeah, Tropico 7 is definitely on my wish list. Let's see. Jeweler, I can go Shell Collector Jeweler. So put that there. It's 25.50. $65, or I put that there. That's 85. And then I put that. No, I put that there. That's not very good, but it will buff that by 40. So, oh, we're gonna shell collector there. That's what that is. Okay. Well, heck. Actually, we're not gonna be grabbing fish. That's not too bad. That's 40. And 1, 2. Now for the jeweler, there. That's 80. That's no, that's still better. Okay, yeah, that should easily clear that. There you go. So we got 465, and it's multiplied by 10.4, which means we don't even have to deal with winter. Easy peasy. Dinner time, daughter time, McDonald's. See, I wonder what Norwegian McDonald's is like. Because I will say when I go places, like when I go to other countries, I sample the local food as well. But I like comparing like what they have in their McDonald's, like what their unique twists. Just have like a baseline for comparison. Like Singapore McDonald's had like a durian McFlurry. They've got curry dipping sauce for chicken nuggets. You know, like the Middle East, you got the McArabia. Like Korean McDonald's has like a galbi burger. So yeah, I like finding these little the local takes on it. Oh, you have sweet potato fries. Ooh, sweet potato fries sound really good. Thailand McDonald's had a pork burger. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, it's not necessarily a local thing. Like we have like local offerings every so often here, but like I do know that Hong Kong McDonald's also has a breakfast sandwich that I've never seen anywhere else. It's a crispy chicken fillet, scrambled egg, and cheese, and I like that a lot. It also comes with mayo, but I don't bother with mayo because you know mayo is the devil's jizz, and I can't be bothered with that. I think it's a worldwide thing. Which one was a worldwide thing? Well, I mean, don't stick around and answer that if you don't want to, Thor. I know the kid's demanding McDonald's, so don't let me keep you. Okay, yeah. See, I still don't want that. We already have a shrimp farming, but we only have so many beach-based cards, and we only have one more tech spot. I think we can do better. Oh, the sweet potato. Maybe? I don't know. We get curly fries every so often, but I don't know if I've ever seen sweet potato. But then again, maybe we don't have a lot of sweet potatoes around here. What was Forester? What does Forester do? Animals and wood. Do I not have one of those? Apparently I don't. Huh. Is sweet potato the most American thing? I don't. Well, I don't know, but I'm not in America. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You go take care of the kid, Thor. Appreciate you hanging out, and thank you for the lurk. Also, hey Andrea, welcome, welcome. How's things? Hope you and the lad are doing well. Let's see. Chess. On play plus 2.25 bolts if the building collects more goods than the previous building played. Huh. Okay, so Start small, then go big. And that's on play, so we can have that multiple times. Ooh, you know what? I kind of like that. Let's try it out, see if I'm reading that correctly. Let's see. Oh, you can buy a technology slot for 15. Ooh. Now we also have. We could stop there, or we can buy a little something. I've never seen this Forester card before. You know what? I'll buy that too. And then we'll move on. We'll save our pennies for next island. Hey, Pretty B. And AV, good to see you as well. Hope everyone's having a fantastic, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, that's what this is. It's not his birthday today. Oh, bless that boy. Well, I hope you spoil him even more than usual. Because obviously he deserves it. But good to see everyone. I'll throw some shout-outs out. Just because I can.
He's so cute. Oh my god.
Oh, the perfect clip.
I think we got poor angles. Don't hurt me, Philip. I love you. Philip, no! I'm not that way! I'm not like that! No! Philip, what?
And, you know, we'll throw one in for Thor too. You know, he's out getting the Mickey D's. But good to see everyone. AV, hope you are you still doing Jack and No Trades runs, or are you in the clubhouse?
That's oh! Look at this! Look at this mother trucker right here! 27 minutes! Ay 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 ay!
Doing well? Good. Glad to hear it. Hope have a good birthday week. Yeah, for the most part. I did have. I went out and had some. Despite the rain, had some quality char siu today. Again, not the religious experience I was told by some people it might be, but still very good. Found some curiosities at the grocery store that I had to try, like tea flavored Sprite and bean curd flavored ice cream bars, which was all right. Well, the Sprite was okay. I have not tried the ice cream bar yet. I think you're done. Yeah, that's time to left to do a min max when that would be needed. Sure. Because there's only about 10 days left, aren't there? Yeah, so that would be quite under the gun. Oh, and then not long before stream, I got the opposite kind of news where my landlord has said if I'm gonna stick around, I mean she'd be happy to have me, but the rent is gonna go up 10%. So it's gonna go up an extra 1,600 HKD or about another 250 USD a month. So there goes that raise. You know, I had plans for that 1.6% raise. You said Hong Kong got a superstar of the Siu Yuk. Have I tried it? I think I have, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, that was some very not welcome news. But again, it's just having to pack up and go somewhere else. Like disconnect utilities, reconnect utilities, pack up all my shit. You know, fill out all the forms and just if this location wasn't as good as it is, I would seriously be looking at moving. But as it is, I think I might just have to suck it up. Yeah, because again, I'd have to come up with like a deposit plus first month's rent plus all the other paperwork nonsense. I mean, there are places out there to be had, but like they're not a 10-minute walk from a train stop. They don't have like 2 grocery stores within like a couple blocks. So I don't know, man. I can negotiate. See, the thing is, the lease is up in a week. So if I tried to negotiate and failed, I would have to move like super duper quickly. And I don't think even in Hong Kong that prides itself on its efficiency, I don't know if we can move that fast. Anything about the whole roast duck, not Siu Yuk? You've always preferred a good Canton-style roast duck over Peking. I can see that. She's getting more. Okay, this is the thing. The landlord is not terrible. Like, this is the same landlord that offered me free rent while the elevator was being replaced. When I had to take 24 flights of stairs every day for three months, three and a bit months, yeah. And like, especially given the stories I've heard of other landlords in this town, the one I have is far from the worst. So I do have to bear that in mind as well. Sure, it's North West. I mean, yeah, we can talk, or at the very least, if I can't talk down the rent, maybe I can put some pressure on to get some shit replaced, like the toilet that constantly leaks, or the ceiling in the quote unquote second bedroom that's really a broom closet. Maybe I can get that to not be crumbling. Little things like that. Anyway, so they're coming over with the paperwork on Saturday, so that'll be a grand old time, I'm sure. Okay. Right. So first building gets +2 range. Hmm. We got fish gems, wheat. $1.95, 240. That's pretty spicy. You'll get your rent when you fix it. Yeah, I mean it would be nice. I would love to be able to be that bullshit, but I'm not sure that would be a maximum optimal play given the potential downsides if things go poorly. So you get 210, 240, plus we do have the malt for playing on the beach. Oh wait, wait, 260, even better. All right, fine. Okay. Well, I just noticed the forester does not buff the sawmill. Huh. I might have been a bit too hasty in grabbing that. Let's see. Fish. Do we have fish? Fish? Yeah, fish and reefs. Yeah, I don't actually have any fish. 30. Well, okay. Actually, I can use this because this isn't going to get much in the way of goods. So whatever I play after that is going to get more, and that'll kick in the extra malt. So I'll suck it up. We'll drop that there. We'll get low goods, but we'll get a malt bonus. Now I just need to beat 30. That should not be hard. So that could be 50. That will get the bonus. And then, well, see, I could do that, or we can take some of these big boys. We got $1.65, 50. Yeah, I can just drop that right there. And that'll also get well, it'll get the additional, but it won't get the extra mult. No, it'll get mult from the chessboard. Right. Stop min-maxing, man. God. You're so annoying. There we go. 12.6 multiplier. There we go. Now we only need $2,000, and then we're officially moving on. Right. Let's see. Was that it for the adventures of the day? Yeah, we got the char siu, found the tea flavored Sprite, the bean curd flavored ice cream bars, and I got the news about my rent. So, who knows what wonders await tomorrow? Oh, let's see. No, can't do that. See, I could, let's see, the mint, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 gold nodes. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iron nodes. Let's see, 80. 180. Yeah, actually, that pretty much covers all of them. All right, well then just do that then. Oh, right, but this gets the little bit of woods as well. That means that's fine. That's fine. 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 Everything's fine. I don't know why I'm getting worked up over this very chill city builder. Let's see, shell collector. Okay. So if you want to get that chest, yeah, the chest bonus there, we can play the shell collector, get a little bit, and play the jeweler, which will get a buff off of the shell collector. So where would we do that? 45, 30. You've got, see, 105, 95, 80. Yeah, I can't actually get to these. They're very inconveniently placed. So put that there, and then I put the jeweler there. Yeah, that'll do. There you go, 115, 115. Plus we get the buff for placing it on the beach. Sure. There you go, even bigger mold, 14. Whew. Okay, so we did not. Yeah, we didn't power through silver like previously, but that's okay. Oh yeah, so Brady B, we played the demo with a couple of different versions of the demo for this. This is actually now out in 1.0. Excuse me. It came out yesterday, and it, coming on the heels of us finishing, finishing Forbidden Solitaire last night is perfect timing. Let's see, 140, 225, but no molt. Let's see, that's a $135. Let's see, shipyard, we got fish reefs, wheat. Oh, there's one already there. That's 265, but no buff. Yeah, that gets that, but it's not on a beach tile, which is suboptimal. Yeah, 195 isn't bad. Yeah, so it almost kind of feels like, yeah, the extra range and the chests are kind of at odds with each other. Chests you want to build up and up and up, but the extra range means our first play of the season is going to actually be a big scorer. So let's just not worry about it. Just see, it's 130. Well, okay, it's 135 versus 140. I got 195. 225. Okay, take that. That's not ideal. We could squash those animals for $1.25, and then we'll put the we're not going to get a whole lot of molt, or I can put that. Let's see, 105. I can put it there for $1.25, but it's not a beach tile. Fine. Just do it. So we won't get we won't get the extra money from finishing up before winter. Oh well. Got a movie night with a friend, Grand Budapest Hotel. Ah, nice. Some little bit of PTA action. We'll enjoy. Okay, so we are in winter, but it's a gettable score in winter. Because I hear that the what is it, the new one, oh, I forget the name of it, but like the latest Paul Thomas Anderson is supposed to be very good, very much in keeping with his but the name escapes me. Something Mediterranean. As we're saying, no, it's like Phoenicia, something like that, like the Phoenician affair. Hang on. Oh wait, no, okay, never mind. No, I was. Oh, Phoenician Scheme. That's what I was thinking of. But no, that's Wes Anderson. Okay, don't mind me. Different son of Anders. You know, Paul Thomas Anderson was one battle after another. You got to talk about what? Okay, yeah. So we got there in the end. Okay, where was I? Oh right, yeah. Start of the new season. You got wood and marsh. Let's see, 255. That's pretty good. Sure. Alright, let's see, shell collector? I can put that there, and then I can take the jeweler there, I suppose. And that'll get us, we'll get the beach molt plus the chest molt. Not much for score, but we're okay there. There we go. 12.6. Nice and juicy malt. Easily got that one. Oh, and we didn't use the schoolhouse. Well, that's fine. Okay, so we have beekeeping. So for every green card played, we get 1.5 malts, and we got 4 of them. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we have 4 green cards. We also have whiskey, end of season +2 sell value. Wait, so... So does that give extra... Well, hey, we'd have to sell something because we're already full up. So does it give extra sell value to these? I don't know how useful that is. Huh. Well, I could buy that collector's hut. And the... You know, what I might do, I might go and sell... I might sell the kickoff. Weird as that sounds. Like, it's getting us good scores, but it's working... It's at odds with the chess. Plus, it's not actually getting us malts, and technologies are mostly for malts. So you know what? Yeah, away you go. We'll buy beekeeping. Go and buy the collector's hut. Reroll. What do we got? Card chain. On play, discard a random card and draw a card. End of season, +1 per card drawn. Beyond the first 10. I don't know about that one. Let's see, we could... +4. That's end of... Yeah, 3 to... That's at minimum 12, maybe 16 malt across the whole island. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Hermit. Hermit is fish and shells and fish and gold. Huh. What's this? Artisan Guild. +3 malt if building collects from another building in range. You know what? I'm going to buy the Hermit. That way the poorhouse will be active. Let's see, no treasures, 2 temples. Yeah. I've kind of been skipping the temples, and those are free upgrades, so... Should probably tuck into those. Okay, so well, there's our collector's hut. Let's see, citrus and river. Now we don't have the extra range anymore, so we need to be let's see, 80, 70, 70. Yeah, let me do that. And then if we get our winery, we can drop it there. So if we're going to get our chest bonus, we need to beat 70. That is a tie. I don't think tie goes to the runner here. See, woodcutter. We can go woodcutter, then sawmill. Yeah, that's not going to do much for us. Or maybe we go small. We play like three. Maybe play small, big, small, big. See if we can get that. So we got fish. What do you want? You want fish, gold, and shells. Ooh, 90? Shit. We don't have any gold this time. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so hermit, we can draw a card on play. That'd be helpful. Swamp, maybe not so much. A reef plays well with fish and shells. That'd be a pretty good scoring card. But it's kind of already a good scoring card. I'm gonna take the card draw. What is that? Change slot? Oh, maybe we can take one of those off. No, it's fine. Oh, and we get the volt for being on rock too. There we go. Okay, then if you want to get the chest molts again, oh yeah, we got the winery. As we can put the iron mine there and the smelter there. You got, where is our collector's hut? I did put that down, right? Yeah, it's right here. So that'd be a hundo with the green bonus. It's 1.5, or I can get 1.5 twice by doing this. And this. Oh, 17.5 molt. Yeah, the amount of goods we're getting is pretty consistent. Ooh, okay, yeah, see, we didn't even clear bronze that time, so I mean, we'll be fine, but I would like to get back to... Yeah, I like get back to the glory days of finish things out before winter. Let's see. Right, so again, you got the mill. Okay, so do we have any grain? Yeah. I can go that, and then I can put the mill there, and we get our green bonuses, and then I can find a lucrative place to put the, say, the shipyard or the mint. Yeah, let's. Why don't we? And we'll get the get that free upgrade. Well, hang on, no, you're there. Yeah, we'll put that there, and then I'll put the mill there, and then I'll pick up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, now if we want to get that chest bonus again, we gotta beat $130. Can I do that here? I can. Okay, so duplicate. Oh, here we go. We can get even more range. That actually be very useful. We got things spawning farther out than we can get to. Yeah, see, our base score is similar. Okay, not that thrilling, if I'm honest. Let's see, because now, yes, now we got to clear 3,000 to get silver, and yeah, we need to hit. Yeah, we have 11.9, need 15,000 to hit silver, 22, and yeah, we got to double our score to get gold. That could be a challenge. Let's see, fish and jewels. No, you want, we want the fisher. That's a shipyard. Okay, fisher shipyard. We can make this work. Fish. Two. Oh, but you have extra range. So I put you there. You're going to pick up those. And then I put the shipyard here. Oh, and you get the wheat too. Okay, that's perfect, actually. There you go. We'll do that. Hey, okay, Ish. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for that. Yeah, it's been a pretty solid start, I will say. Not every bit of news has been ideal, but you know, I got some stuff done around the apartment, and we're starting to push out, and then I got my plan to hit one restaurant per day, kind of recreate my staycation from 5 years ago. And we went out and got some very good char siu today, despite the rain. So yeah, it's been solid. But hope you're doing well, and your week's off to a good start. What are we doing here? The mill is not going to do a lot for us. Neither is that butcher. Guess we'll go with the jeweler, and we'll get the extra beach bolt. So you got 60, boo, 65, 85. Okay, looks like 85 is about as good as we're going to get. Not too bad. You need rain desperately, Sim. I'll send over what I can, because we've got basically rain forecast all week. You rolled credits on Vampire Crawlers. Interesting. What'd you think of it? I know it's people have been saying some very good things about it, and it has that same kind of core addictive game loop to Vampire Survivors. It's your game of the year so far. Wow. High praise. Cursed Words is a very close second. Oh yeah, I've heard things about that as well. Actually, let me ask you this, okay, Ish. Have you played Inscription? And if so, what did you think of it? Yes. Okay. And it made you so angry. Oh, okay. But you did love it. Okay. If that's the case, I will recommend to you, because I think last night we finished Forbidden Solitaire. I think there's a lot of Inscription about that. And especially if you did any gaming in the 90s, I think you will appreciate it a lot. It's about a purportedly cursed video game from 1995, and it looks the part. But yeah, I think I finished it in about 10 hours. I had a great time with it, and I think folks are going to catch on to that. I think they sold like what. I think it's a small team, or like two studios cooperating. I think they sold like 10,000 copies in 48 hours, and it's overwhelmingly positive on Steam. So the people like them some weird solitaire, and you love to see it. Excuse me, got the hiccups. It's just nice. Let's see. Where was I? Right. We got our Collector's Hut Winery combo. If I can find a place to put it. See, we have our Iron Mine and Smelter too. I might start there. Or I might not. There's really no good place to put that. But then we do. I was gonna say we do get the extra malt from playing on rocks, but still, that's not a good score. Do I like horror games? See, I'm in a weird position with horror games. I like horror movies, TV, literature, podcasts. Like them all. Horror games, I'm a little bit pickier. Matter of fact, I know what it is. I like the co-op horror, it just doesn't do anything for me. Or like these asset flips with cheap jump scares, they don't do anything for me. But I've also played horror games I really like Alien Isolation. There's like Signalis. Sorry We're Closed. Forbidden Solitaire. Like I like like survival horror. I know there's a lot of those titles out there. I appreciate them. I'm not necessarily good at them. But yeah, horror games in general, yeah, I will definitely give them a look. Like, what was that one that Bumblebee was telling us about? Dandelion Void? Yeah. It's like Project Zomboid, but sci-fi. That one looks pretty promising. You finished Project Songbird. Oh right, yeah. I think you did mention that. Yeah, I think I was lurking while you were playing that. You're not a horror girly, but you loved it. Nice. Oh right, yeah. I think I know most likely the next horror games I will pick up. Because there's some horror flavored farming sims coming up, like the Blumhouse one, Grave Seasons, where you can actually romance the killer as well, and then Neverwhere, which it's the same artist who did Celeste, so some real good pedigree behind both of them. Hey Will, welcome in. When is my actual birthday? My actual birthday was Saturday, but I couldn't be on because they had a family thing I absolutely could not miss. So I have taken the opportunity to declare the entire week birthday week, and we are indulging thusly. I'd be like, well, thank you, Will, and merry happy to you as well. I hope you and the fam are having a good time. If you are still over in the UK, or if you're not, I hope the trip back was as smooth as possible. Because I know transcontinental travel is no fun. What am I doing with you? Okay. So you go 55 there. I can drop the winery there. Let's see, 25. Well, you get, what do you get? You get 55. You get 7. No, you. You also get 55. In London, okay, fly back Thursday. All right. Gonna see the new Banksy's at. Ooh. Oh, is there a new one? I gotta say, well, I mean, even for people who are clued in, Banksy's probably hard to keep up with. But yeah, I'll have to cop to missing that one. So you got 2 hammers. What are we gonna? Well, I could try with a shell collector. Get a little something there. 35, 30, 25, 35. Oh, 60. That's something. Plus the malt. And then play the forester, which goes up woods and animals. Now it's got a small range, but we can still get. There's a $1.50. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, so that forest would probably be like a good stopgap card. For lack of any better options. No, okay, we finished just shy. Yeah, we only got 7 coins off of that. That's not great. Oh, let's see. Community per building, temple, school, and trade route. I don't even know if we have trade routes. Or card chain is back. Eh. I don't particularly like either of those. Rerolling's not going to do much for us. Could buy that absolutely jacked up cornfield. It's got what? Wheat, river, and swamp. Weird choice of power-ups, but you know what? Sure. Excuse me. Yeah, what the hell. Another green card to play. Okay, so we got school, got temple. Actually, Balance Island has the most coins. We need coins, so we'll go here. Okay, but yeah, see, you can see this is if you just want to chill and then have a nice time and not necessarily worry about maximum optimal placement, you could definitely, you can play Islantiles and have yourself a good time. But if you are a sweaty tryhard like me, who wants to fret over every single placement, I think the game will reward that. But also, as you can see, we're 2 hours in, and I'm still on this first run. Like the game will reward you, but it'll also slow you the heck down. So, min-maxers be warned. Alrighty. So we got the fisher and the shipyard. There's the fish. Let's see. I can put that 55, 7. There we go. I put the fish. Yeah, put the fisher there, and I put the shipyard up there. And it's one of those instances where the extra range will come in very handy. Ooh, look at that, 225. Chunky. Okay, so we got 2 hammers. Could go with the smelter, or I can go small, and then come in with the hermit, who likes fish, gold, and oh, it's gonna draw us a card. Well, that's not gonna help. I mean, it won't hurt. be like, yeah, it's not gonna beat what we had earlier, so we're not gonna get the chest bonus. Yeah, not ideal. Maybe we'll go for more coastal molt. Even if these spots are kinda garbo. Let's see, 30s. Well, yeah, $1.50. There we go. Or, well, no, that's 120. 120. And that's 150 because of the gold. Sure. Oh, there we go. Our goods cracked 500. That's a good base score. Let's see what our mult is. 18. Hey, there we go. PB. So we got 9,000. Yeah, still not enough to finish out in one go. So yeah, the score attack is definitely getting up there. Okay, so here's our hyper cornfield that wants to be near swamps. Yeah, matter of fact, it might even be better served. Yeah, it might even be better just putting it on swamp versus on an actual cornfield. Well, that's awkward. Anyway. See, I can see if you go there. Okay, if we get the smelter, I can put the smelter there. We'll have an iron mine there. That'll be a big play and a nice easy start. Kind of a setup for next turn, but that's okay. That's allowed. Do I have a woodcutter? Do not. Hundo, 75, 74. Yeah, I might just crush that. It's not like we're gonna live on this island or anything, right? Okay, collector's hut. Actually, yeah, these are kind of a push because you got that one's 15 off citrus, 20 off of river, or well, 15 off of river, 25 off of citrus. Okay, then we take our jeweler. We just need to beat 90 if we want the chest bonus. Which we can do just. Let's see, 100. Did I see more? Oh, there's a $1.20. but we have to crush a fish tile. Honestly, that's fine. Okay, base score not quite as high, similar malt. Okay, yeah, we'll get silver easily. Another 12 grand though. That could be dicey. Let's see. Woodcutter. See if I put the sawmill here. That's 115. Yeah, I'll crush some wild animals, but hey, whoever cared about them. So put that there. Let's see. 40, 30, 55. But you're not going to be able to get to it. I can put that there. And then 1, 2. Okay, we can do that. So we got 2 hammers. So what do you want? You want, yeah, river and citrus. Let's see, 55, 65, 75. And then we close with the hermit for another chest bonus. We could do that. There's 100. Hey, yeah, more bigger, more better. And then Hermit, I guess, going to draw us a card, which we really don't need, but hey, that's totally fine. Let's see, there we go, $1.50. We got the coastal, plus we got the chest, and we got the gold. Plus, it'd be weird to put 2 hermits' huts right next to each other. We drew the smelter, gosh darn it. Kind of needed that for next season. Oh well, that's the risk we take. Okay, so 4,700 to get gold. We might be able to pull that off. Let's see, do we 100, 140. Then where would I put the mill? I put that there. It only gets 10 per river though, versus yeah, 10 per river. Yeah, see that one. Yeah, the mega cornfield wants swamp. And I don't know that we can make that happen. See, you want fish. There's a fisher there. Ooh, okay, $1.85. That's a good one. All right, we'll pin in that. What did I put there? It's a woodcutter, right. And we got the sawmill there. Okay, if we're gonna go for gold, we should probably stick to green or blue, so we can... Yeah, so we can get all that extra multiplier. So, shell collector... 55, 65... 65 again. Alright. Take our shipyard. 230, even better. There we go. Now, we can goose one more chest buff out of it by playing a lower tier. Let me play that collector's hut, maybe. Let's see, 50. Yeah, play that for 50. Oh, 55. And we just need something to beat 55. Yeah, there's a hundo right there. And the swamp play is no longer viable, which, oh well. Ooh, $1.40. Even better. Do we get it? Yeah, we got it. So we cleared gold. There we go. And I didn't even use the temple. Oh well. See, artisan guild after work. I don't like this one. And if building collects from another building in range, I'm not clear what that means. Just reroll. Bards per distinct building type and range. Blue. Oh, we haven't discovered this one. Okay, so blue card played no goods, but pearl diving gains +3 goods per range of the card. It gains +3 goods? So every time I play a blue card, I get no goods? Or do I get no bonus, but then pearl diving gains +3 per range? So every 1 drop I get 1, every 2 drop I get, well no, every 1 drop we get 3, every 2 drop we get 6. But then where does that get calculated? I don't know. What was that? Carpenter? 3 drop. Gets bonus from woodcutters. What are those? Woodcutters, sawmill, and foresters. Okay, if this was a different run, where if you weren't going so hard, because we got mult synergy with green cards and blue cards and gray cards, this would be great. Unfortunately, it's just not. Was Outpost. Does not gather goods without upgrades. And that's good? So it gets a bonus off of citrus and iron or animal. I don't know, man. Here, give me a temple. Yeah, I will say some of the some of the texts I think could use a little clearer explanation. Or maybe I'm just too smooth-brained at this hour of the night to grasp whatever it is they're supposed to be. Okay, well, start with the hunter. Start nice and small. Well, I could put that there, upgrade the hunter, and then put the oh no, not the sawmill, the butcher. Put that there. It'd be well, no, actually, it would it work for our purpose to get it plus 40? So that put it at 105. I put that there, it's 115. That's actually not that good. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just do the thing. So you got, yeah, animals and swamp. We can go even more swamp, or we can go wood and get even bigger at, you know what? We'll do that. It's like the animals and the woods, they do kind of coalesce together more often than not. Yeah, see, that's 90. It's not actually that good. Let's see, jeweler, we got shells and reefs. 50, 65. Sure. Well, hang on. Let me check the hermit first. Oh, no. Yeah, our mining game here is not great. 70, 70, 55. Yeah, we would get the bonus from being on rock, but yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, this will do, and then this will also draw us a card, which would be very helpful. Well, potentially. Let's see, 20, 20. We got an iron mine. So what do you get for woods? 15. No, that's not better. Okay, I put that there, and then I put the smelter there. Yeah. Okay, 90. Still not that great. But at least we'll keep the molt rolling in. Yeah, we need 16 grand just to get out of, yeah, just to get to the next island. Oh boy. Well, hang on. 92. Okay, it's doing its usual thing. Collector's hut. So you got 1570. Put that there, and then I put the winery here. Yeah, that'll work. Now, I have a second collector's hut. See what that's going to collect. The winery's going to collect basically all of those. Right? Go, go. So you're there, so you're going to go there. So if I put the other collector's hut 2 down, it's going to be 40, but it'll buff the winery by 40. Plus we'll get green malt and beach malt. We'll smash some shells, but it's alright. There we go. See, that's worth 90, it's worth 150. That's actually worth 240. It would get us green malts and the chest malt. And it'd be smashing, what, one woodcutter tile? Yeah. You know, 19. I think that's the best malt we've had so far. 10 grand. All right, all right. I mean, there's 7,300 to get to clear silver. We got, what is it? Yeah, one more island. Well, no, there's one more island after this, and then there is also the game also has a leaderboard that you can, like, there's one final island that you just do to compare, like, your score, like everything you've built up in this run, get the highest score you can, and then it'll compare you to the other leaderboards. And some people, either they've mastered the game already, or more than likely they found exploits, or they're cheating, because some of the scores are significantly higher than everyone else's. Okay, yeah, we've done that play there. We have lots of lots of oceanic real estate we could play with here. Jeweler, shell collector, fisher. No, fisher, then shell collector, then jeweler. So you can get 60, maybe. Okay, we can beat that. Shell collector gets 70 or 75, and then jeweler, yeah, okay. Okay, just making sure, yeah, like 75 is our best. Then 155, right? Nope, 160, even better. And I've got one hammer left, so yeah, the iron mine options are pitiful, if I'm honest. The best we can do is 55 plus another 1.5 mult. The forester won't give us any mult, but we can get like $1.25. Or 150, even better. Okay, we just nudged into gold. And we need another 12 grand this season. It seems unlikely. Yeah, we don't have the techs, we don't have the cards, but still, it's a first run through. I think it'll be fine. So there's 230 there. That's good. We like that. Let's see, beach gives 1.7. That gives 1.5. That gets us 90. That gets us 90. I guess it's 120. Okay, that'll do. Right? Well, that also gets us 120. It's well, but we have other things from that. So where's that coming from? Oh, it's also going to draw us a card. You know what? Go for it. Maybe we'll draw something useful. Nope, we drew an iron mine. Alright, well, I'm regretting putting that in the deck. Let's see, 230. Sure. Well, hang on. We can close with that. We just need to beat... Yeah, we need to beat 120. Which that will not do. All right, well, well, no, yeah, that's 110. Closer, but not. Yeah, it looks like 110 is the best we can do here. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, yeah, a little not ideal, but again, we weren't gonna get 12 grand anyway. We got halfway there. Still. Oh, we got upgrade. Oh, here we go. Compass. Blue buildings have +1 range. That is actually pretty useful. It doesn't get us molt, though. And everything else we have, because I honestly at this point I'm like we're not on the cusp, but we're close enough to where I kind of yeah. See, that's 4 molts as long as we spend our money. 1.5, 1.7, 1.5, 2.25. At least a couple, because it's on play versus the end of the season. So kind of want to hold on to those. Let's see, offerings end of season. When visiting a temple, the multipliers increase by. Okay, yes, that's the one we want to get this like early in the run, so you can like build up that mult for each visit. Because I don't know if it's retroactive. My guess would be no, and even if it was, we'd have like what 4 or 5. That's not going to do a whole heck of a lot. So you know what? This is gonna be the last island. So just buy that, and we'll go hog wild on temples. Oh jeez! And now we got 2 temples and a school right by each other. Where's the other one? Right there. Okay, I mean, maybe the game wasn't quite ready for us to go that heavy. Let's see, mill. I could put the cornfield on the school, level that up. Oh no, it would level it up. It would transform it. Is that big a deal though? We have a better cornfield, so you know what? Sure. See, transform into Hermit 2, Woodcutter 2, Iron Mine 2, or Stable. Oh, it does, yeah, grain and citrus. Sure. Oh, and we keep the cornfield. Neat. We got jeweler. Let's see. 70 is not great. I can put that there. We'll upgrade it, and we'll get the jewels there. Yeah. Let's see, iron, river, or gold. Nah, none of these are that hot. River's probably the least worst. Now, if I remember correctly, the upgrades, yeah, these are for this run only. Like they don't persist. Yeah, we need 20 grand not to fail here, which is, ugh. Let's see, where can I put my fishing? I could put it there, and then put the shipyard there, sure. I see the mint. What does the gold situation look like? Not great. Like, I put that there. If I put it there, we can get 1, 2 for a 125. Plus the mold. Yeah, it's kind of underwhelming. Alternatively, we can go the hermit. Excuse me. 160. Well, hang on. I say I put it there, but I can't upgrade that again. Or maybe you can, but you have to remove one of the upgrades that's already in there. What would we remove? Honestly, probably the gold. See, if I click change slot. Oh, okay. So you can pick which one where you're gonna put it. Oh, that's what that does. Okay, yeah. So put it in that slot, and we'll get the extra range instead of the gold. And we drew the smelter, which we can't play anyway. Boo. See, you can play that cornfield. Yeah, that'd be a push. Or I could put it on top of that iron, which, yeah, we're already halfway through. We'll get the green bonus, the chest bonus, and the play on stone. You know, okay, we're gonna put a cornfield on rocks. What could go wrong? Is that? Oh, TX, thank you so much for the resub for the 39 months. Yeah, you think we all have another ring? Well, it's. No one's bothered to cut me open yet, but you know what? Sure. Yeah, it's. Hey, as I say, it's having a birthday beats the alternative. But good to see you, TX, as always. hope you and the kitty are doing well, and your travels aren't tuckering you out too much. Things are going all right here. Yeah, I started tried to recreate my my staycation from 5 years ago, and rather than 'cause I was thinking I might go to Taiwan this week, but 'cause it's like less than a 2-hour flight, but my excuse me, my work visa was up for renewal, and I didn't know how fast I was going to go. And it turned out it only came through last week, which was a little too close to be booking vacations and such. So I thought, you know what? We'll hang around here. I'll pick out a restaurant each day to go to, and you see what's there, and have a nice relaxing week that way. And so we started today with a place that was reported to have the world's best char siu. Having been, I can definitely say it was okay. Like that, not a religious experience of any kind, but it was good. Kitty is fine. Excellent, excellent. Travel start this weekend. Okay, well, hopefully they pass smoothly. So no, even up in your neck of the woods, I know it can be a pain. So it was. There's a barbecue pork, but without a lot of the like a rub or like a really thick sauce. They did a good job of letting the meat speak for itself. My only I would have liked the exterior to be a little crispier, but again that's purely personal preference. Really good stuff. And they serve more than char siu. They had duck, they had sausage, and a bunch of good stuff. But there's this really tiny like hole in the wall joint. I put a picture on the Discord if anyone's curious. But yeah, just this little spot, only 4 seats. So I think it was good that I just missed the lunch rush. Otherwise, I would have had to like walk down the street and then eat my lunch at the park, which no bad thing. Except for the fact it was like it had a steady rain all day, which kind of dampened the atmosphere, if you will. Okay, we got an upgraded jeweler. That's nice. So we can get another shell collector out there. You are a fisher. You're a jeweler. You're a hermit. Okay. $30. Yeah, none of these are all that sexy, but I guess we can do that. So then if we put that away, then we put the jeweler. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's the play. Usually a hole in the wall. Yeah, like you find a hole in the wall joint that locals go to. That's usually a sign you found somewhere worth being. And you can tell they don't get a lot of guaylo because, like I said, there was no English written or spoken, other than on the Coke cans they sold. But we made it work. Let's see, 110, 120. I guess we'll take that. Yes, I got that. And then on the On the way back home, I stopped at the grocery store and found a few interesting things. I found it was like Sprite plus tea, like tea flavored Sprite, which I'd never seen before. Apparently, it came out last year in some other countries, but it's the first time I saw it here. It was peculiar, not bad. It just like added another layer of flavor over like the robust citrus flavor that Sprite has. It was fine. But then I also picked up I found a local brand had sweet bean curd flavored ice cream bars, or I guess frozen bars or some sort, which was, well, I have not had one yet, so I can't report back on that, but it looked just odd enough where I had to pick it up. Towards the issue, how good automatic. I haven't tried it myself. Some people say like Google Translate works okay, but I guess it also depends on the language. Like Spanish, French, Italian, probably you can get by. But like more complicated languages, Arabic, like Mandarin, Cantonese, Korean, it might be less reliable. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, it usually is for me as well. Like I try to avoid drinking calories because God knows I get enough of them as it is. But when I see something wacky like that, or it's like the was it last year or the year before, they had that thing where they had like Oreo flavored Coke Zero and then Coke Zero flavored Oreos. Like, I definitely don't eat Oreos with any kind of regularity, but it's one of those things where I figured, you know what? A one-time thing, let's try it. And, it wasn't disgusting, which is about the best thing I can say about it. Okay, I'm gonna lead off with let's see, 160, 165. All right, because we get a couple of wood in there. You know what? Sure. Yeah, I didn't have Google Translate. I just went with the tried and true approach of charades. So, but between pointing and nodding, we got the job done. So I got the char siu with some white rice, some sautéed vegetables on top, soup, and a drink for 55 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $7 US, which, if nothing else, it's a pretty good value. Why? So why are there boxes in the water? I'm sure there's some good lore reason for that. Oh, hey Ellie, welcome in, and thank you very much for that. Yeah, it's off to a good start. Well, mostly good start. There was one bit of news today that was much less welcome, but everything else is going just fine. All right, let me drop some shout-outs here while we're here. But good to see you, Ellie. Hope your Tuesday is going well. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah.
gameplay.
Oh yeah, I saw you were playing
like,
TLD
going on
earlier.
Pilgrim mode
What were
and
you up
finding
to?
all of the herons, as I mentioned earlier, and playing at sea stuff. Stop biting me. You should.
Because I know a lot of people are doing, coming down to the home stretch of Thor's tournament, and some people like pivoting back to their own personal runs. Tuesday's going well. Might go see a matinee. Oh, nice. What do you think you're gonna go see? Just running low run for the first time. Hey, well, good luck with that, because I know that the first run can be a doozy. Because I remember my first loper attempt lasted all of a day. I think I spawned. I think where I spawned. It was in Milton, yeah. Or if I went to Milton, and then right after it ticked over into one day, I got the achievement. I got jumped by a ninja wolf out back of the post office. So that was rather dispiriting. You like a dumb shark move, probably deep water. Okay. And hey, there's dumb fun movies always have a place. Oh, but if you're a shark lover, Ginger Ellie, I don't know why I just called you Ginger Ellie rather than just Ellie, but if you're a shark person, there is a shark dentist game that is coming out soon, which sounds just weird enough to look at. You think you remember that, TX? Yeah, I think you might have been there.
If you want to learn more about it, and I suggest that you do, because we are living in the uprising of the neo-Nazis. That's where we are. There we go. Follow him. He's good dude. He's good people. Highly recommend following Indifference.
You know me. I like to get them hot and creamy and get them up around. God damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, there you go, Ellie. Shark dentist.
I need a minute.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, there's like a. There was a special festival for like indie games. I think a lot of them from like China and Russia and India, and I guess that was in there. And I thought, you know what? That sounds wacky. Looks funny and kind of gross. Yeah, well, that's dentistry for you. Let's see, where was I? Oh, right. Yes, I was busy not succeeding here. Excuse me. So, fish, reef, wheat, shells, reef, river. Not that great. How about you? You'll also draw me a card. For all the good that'll do me. $1.20, $1.35, 30. Oh, right, you get wheat too. You know what? Sure. Oh, you don't get extra draw. You get the extra range. That's what that was. Okay, well, don't mind me. Okay, so we didn't quite clear silver. Honestly, that's fine. It's the end of the run anyway. Okay, go. For difficulty, beat any difficulty as Crowdlands. Yeah, the oh wait, this is new. So you conquer this difficulty level, your skills will truly be put to the test on the next island, where you can compete for the top spot on the leaderboard. So so there's endless mode now. Okay, that wasn't there previously. Or you can end the run by going to the final island. Yeah, we'll just do that. It's fine. It's fine. So I'll buy a temple. We'll roll. Oh, wait, what is this? Watchtower? What do you do? Iron, gold, and then upgrade for swamp. Huh. And for only one hammer. And you play on oh, okay. You know what? I will buy. Yeah, we don't need coins because we're not doing endless mode. And once again, we get two temples right next to each other. Gosh, diggity dang it. Is there... I'm trying to remember if... I don't know if I saw... Part of me thinks that there's a tech to get extra hammers. But it's been a while since I played this game, so I don't know for sure. That would be stupidly helpful. Or... Yeah, if we didn't have the poorhouse, we could have saved up the 15 coins to buy extra tech slots. That could have been very good as well. But you know what? It's all right. It's an initial run through on the 1.0 release. It's fine. Let's see. So you've got shells and reefs. You got shells, reefs, plus those. What we could do. If I put 65, you grab those. And then I put the big jeweler there. That's a fish spot. Okay. But let's see, that's 55. That's 65. No, let's take that one. I'll take this one. And I'll drop that there. 260. That's 280. Okay, well, where was that? There. Okay, how much do we care about crushing a fish tile? Well, there's another one right next door. That's fine. Okay, now see, we got our. We can play the mint. Actually, the gold spread is kind of crap here too. Or I can take this bad boy. Let's see. You cannot be played on mountains. Let's see, 90, 120. Because this interacts with both iron and gold. Actually, let me save that. We'll close with that. Let's see, 75, 75, a hundo. Let's see, 125. I could upgrade the forester. Would I still get more? Yeah, we can still get more. Perfect. Okay. Upgrade the forester. Oh, the idea was you can only describe as murder fish anchovies that expire this month. Oh, this month? You're fine. I mean, they gotta be at least, what, 74% condition? Yeah. You know, just make sure you have some reishi mushrooms on hand. And, you know, whatever happens, you'll be covered. All right. 9,600. That's not terrible to start. I mean, I guess I was about to say to you, you could test them out on the cat first and see what happens, but no, you would never do that. You are the guinea pig for the cat, if anything, I'm sure. Let's see. Do we have wood? We do have wood of a sort. So I put that there. And then I put the sawmill there. And the thing is, we don't have brown card synergy. It's just rude, frankly. So 240, 280. If we wanted to do that, I don't know that we do. Again, it doesn't matter. Again, the leaderboard doesn't exist. Just enjoy playing the ding dang game. So put that there. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, we'll get the chessboard upgrade anyway. Hey, dude, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for the birthday week wishes. I hope your week's going well. Okay, where am I gonna put this? 125? Sure. Relaxing play. What do you want? Well, again, we've already won. We've cleared the island. We've unlocked the next one. This is just for a leaderboard that has absolutely there's no excuse me, gosh dang it, hiccups are going hard today. Yeah, there's no incentive to go hard because, like, what do you get out of it? Internet bragging points for an indie game that came out a day ago. Let's see. Put that. So I can put that gold mine here. Get a nice little molt going. Now I can take the mint, put that there, $1.60. Appreciate that, dude. Hope you're well. Yeah, the birthday week is off to a pretty decent start. Other than finding out my rent's going to go up 10%, but in this economy, what are you going to do? The fish and the Jansen is eaten. Okay, fingers crossed, everything stays where it's supposed to be. We go shipyard, or I can go fisher and hermit. $10%. Yeah. So it's another 1,600 Hong Kong dollars, about another 250 USD a month. Which, rip that raise I just got. Don't want to cash in that new elevator. Well, it's a number of things, and and the landlord is doing what landlords do. Oh, everything's so much more expensive. Oh, the price of living is going up. Yeah, you know why the price of living is going up? Because the cost of housing is going up. Because of the fucking landlords. It's like, the apartment's not getting any newer or nicer. You know, they're not doing any renovations. Like, the building's not getting upgraded beyond having a functioning lift. You know, I know it apparently counts as a luxury these days. But, like, I'm paying the utilities. I pay for water, electricity, gas, internet. Like, and the landlord already owns the fucking place. So where are their costs going up? Like, assuming they're not, like, remortgaging the joint, I assume they already own the thing. Where is the increase in their costs that mandates an increase in my costs? Anyway. Okay, yeah, Yeah, the draw, don't need the draw. I'll take the range, thank you. But again, for all my complaining, and I will complain, as I was saying earlier, as landlords go, I could be in a much worse position. Like I know I've heard, stories from coworkers with far worse landlords and just people, demanding, more and more, like, regular increases for the same apartment and refusing to fix shit and just being an absolute terror. So worst comes to worse, as long as raising the rent 10% doesn't become a habit, maybe. But rent was, my rate right now is the equivalent of like 2,000 USD a month for 300 square feet. I am not living luxuriously. Yeah, if the location wasn't as good as it is, with like the metro stop not too far away, grocery stores, restaurants, a bank within walking distance. If it didn't have those, I would have been more vigorous in looking elsewhere. They have the protection where you can withhold rent for non-fixed items. Consumer protection in Hong Kong. There's a notion. Yeah, not really a thing. I'm sorry to say. The Bailiff facilities and investments. Oh yeah, I know this landlord. They own multiple properties in this building. And that's despite Xi Jinping, like president of the country, paramount leader, saying, homes are for living in, not for speculating. Has that stopped anyone from trying to make a quick buck on real estate? Has it? Fuck. What am I even doing here? Let's see, 85, 90, yeah, this is fine. It was worth a joke. I mean, lots of things about Hong Kong real estate are a joke. But no, I do. I take your point. See, it's 150. What are you going to go for? 200. Okay. All right, there we are. There we go. So 29,000. Okay, 258th in the world. Okay, they must have reset the leaderboards, because that's not that competitive a score. Maybe we'll take a look. Okay, so a new chapter writes, you continue as sailor and lead your civilization to even greater prosperity. Discover luxuries, a brand new way to expand your wealth with your collected resource coins. Right, yeah. So So we get like mountain and swamp. We get diamonds for luxuries. And we get reef and river. Whatever, we get those, and then those can pump up your score even more. But now, if I remember correctly, that should have unlocked. Oh, we had technology gain theft. Oh, one card is free. Well, that's not theft though. If you're just giving it away, right? Master builders +3 hand size. Ooh, I like that. Water mill, end of season +6. Start of winter decreases by 1.5. Still pretty good. Yeah, we got some new unlocks. Oh. I gotta lose a run and we get access to that. All right. Okay, good. And I appreciate that. So it is telling us what we need to do. It's like I gotta buy 10 technologies, visit 10 schools, lose 2 runs, visit 30 temples. Okay, yeah, I appreciate knowing what you need to do to actually unlock those. Oh yeah, we'll check the leaderboards. Okay, yeah, see, we got people with the hundreds of thousands. I got a 2.8 million and then a 5 million. Now, so because we did that, I can now I can play the Order of the Empty Lands on Wanderer. So, yeah, starting deck based on Outpost and Forest. We got luxuries, outposts prevent resources from regrowing. Each empty tile within an outpost range increases the multiplier. And fortresses gain goods from empty tiles in range. Okay. So it's like you put outposts down to clear out space, and then you place fortresses within range of your outposts. So where do your goods come from, I wonder? Huh. Well, that's a whole new playstyle. Maybe you put away items so you won't lose them, and then you can't not remember that brilliant spot. I know that feeling. I will say that might be like one small benefit of having a small apartment is, there's not that many places to lose things. Like I got like my little side table. I've got the end table where the table with the drawers where all the important paperwork goes, and then there's the little bay window right by my bed, which is where the laundry and the alarm clock goes. If it's not there, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist. Okay, so that was Islantiles. Now I will say, one of my critiques from the demos was the runs can take quite a long time. And I don't know if you noticed, we're 3 hours and 20 minutes into the stream. I did one run. Now, granted, I was yapping the whole time, and I was, fussing over placements and whatnot. You could conceivably play much faster than I have, and not have runs take up as much time. But it's still, especially for a game that is called like a roguelike deck builder. Roguelikes, as in my experience, they do well when runs are snappy, right? Like, so it doesn't feel like a slog to finish the run and then cash in your power-ups and then begin a new run. Now, what could they do about that? At this point, I don't know. I think it's kind of baked in. So, and again, it could also very easily be a skill issue with me and my ponderousness. But still, I even with the slightly longer runs, I have a good time with this game. I like having to fuss over placement and like looking for those synergies. And plus, as we can see, like there's a lot of technologies that can really shape runs that we have yet to even unlock. And they also have like the modular difficulty. So yeah, for a game that's let me check. Because it is on sale. I think it's 20% off as part of the launch discount and Deck Builders Fest. Yeah, and so it's right now it's on sale. The base price is $15. You can get it for 12 now. I think that's great value. There's a lot of game to be had, and plenty of replay value. But yeah, it's also 12:30 in the morning, and again, given how long that took, I don't know that a second run is going to be in the cards for tonight. But I say Islantiles, good fun. If that looks like your thing, if you like this blend of city builder and deck builder, I would say give it a look. And big ups to the Thunderrock Innovations team for finally hitting 1.0. I think they reached out a couple times during early access, but not this. This code was purchased, by me with my own fiat currency, so there's no disclosures needed. Anyway, we are going to leave it there. It is late, and I don't want to be up till 3 a.m. doing another run. But thanks, folks, for hanging out. Thank you to TX for the resub. Very much appreciated. One of our founders here. 39 months and counting. Reminds me, I need to get some new badges. We've been going for that long. In a few months, it's going to be 4 years. Ugh, imagine. But yeah, thanks folks for hanging out. Thank you to TX, Dude, Ellie, Okayish, Brady B, Andrea, AV, and Thor. Hope the kid got their McDonald's, Fiat. Yeah, appreciate y'all being here. And YouTube friends, thank you for being here. We will see you folks next time, and bye for now.